Hello, friends and neighbors of the Derry Public Library. I am Mrs. Yahira, a children's librarian there, and today I'll be sharing the story time portion of our Unicorn Day event. I hope you enjoy it, and this is the welcome song. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Still need some practice on that one. Anywho, with permission of Sourcebooks, the editorial, today we will be reading Unicorn Day. Words by Diana Murray, pictures by Luke Flowers. Unicorn Day. Isn't that unicorn so cute? Blue hair. Hooray, hooray, it's Unicorn Day. Oh, unicorns, this way. Purple unicorns. When unicorns come out to play, they have 3 rules they must obey. Unicorn Day rules. Rule number 1, show off your horn. Be proud to be a unicorn. Rule number 2, fluff up that hair. Make sure it's groomed and styled with flair. Rule number 3, have fun, fun, fun. This rule's the most important one. Look at all those unicorns. Oh my God. Look at the one with the guitar. That's awesome. In the woods where tall trees sway, they sing the song of Unicorn Day. Sunshine, flowers, fairy wings, neigh, neigh, neigh. Dance and play, today's a day for joyful things. Happy, happy Unicorn Day. Look at them all. Even a baby unicorn. They kick their hooves, they jump and cheer, and sparkling butterflies flutter near. Yes, now we have unicorns and butterflies. Oh my. They slide on rainbows in the air. Rainbows? Huh. And love to braid each other's hair. Huh. Isn't that cute? They're braiding each other's hair. They point their horns up as they fly, and cupcakes rain down from the sky. Then after they've had a bite, it's time to have... Look at all those cupcakes. It's time to have a glitter fight. Uh-oh, that's no unicorn. That's a horse. Look at the horse right there. Oh. But why uh-oh? He turns around to leave, of course. His horn's not real, it's just pretend. Oh, look at the poor horse with tears. Some of those unicorns look sad. One of them looks a little bit judgmental. But they don't want to lose a friend. They tie the horn back on his head and give the horse a hug instead. Then it's back to... Aw, see? They tie the horn back and they're all giving him hugs. Look at all those hearts. It's time to... Fun, fun, fun! The most important rule, of course. That page is so much fun. This whole book. They march together tall and proud, and soon, unicorns, proud to be a unique orn. Have you hugged a unicorn today? Free hugs! Yay for Unicorn Day! Oh, and look who's leading the parade. Huh. That's pretty cool. So now it's time, and soon, some more friends join the crowd. An octopus with a corn, a crocodile with a corn, or maybe it's an alligator. I always confuse them. A monkey with a corn, a couple of kids, an elephant with a corn. We're gonna call that an abominable snowman, maybe? A doggy corn. I don't know if it's a pug corn. And a flamingo with a corn. Oh my goodness. Click, click, clop. They trot along as everybody sings the song. Sing along. Cupcakes, sprinkles, cherry tarts, starlight twinkles, glowing hearts, sunshine, flowers, fairy wings. Today's a day for joyful things. Nay, 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 dance and play. Oh my God. Is that like a dragon maybe right in the middle? I think that may be a dragon. Happy, happy Unicorn Day. I hope you guys enjoyed that story as much as I did. I love it. I had read it before, but I tried to read a book for the first time for you guys while still enjoying new things. And this book definitely applies for that. So I hope you guys loved it. Hello, friends and family of the Derry Public Library. Happy Unicorn Day! This is part of the Unicorn Day event. I hope you look at or listen to the story that I read for you guys. But this is for the craft, the unicorn tube craft, and parts of the 3D unicorn craft that you hopefully picked up, or you can print out or pick up your own materials to make. So we're going to start with, I don't know which of the two is harder. So hopefully you came and you picked up your bag for your Unicorn Day, and you received a tube in one of three colors: white, pink, or blue. Now you saw a sneak peek of the finished product. And you also received white, pink, and blue paper, and sparkly paper, and some yarn that was already knotted in the middle. Now, if you're home and you decided to buy your own supplies, you just take an empty toilet paper tube and you get some white paper or pink paper or blue paper and tape it around, glue it around your tube, and you end up with your tube. You can also get craft tubes at some craft stores, like Michael's or something like that. I'm not sure. We like to recycle. So, and then you get rainbow yarn. Some of you got a variety of different colors. Some of you might have gotten this color. Some of you might have gotten more primary colored ones. And then there was some other yarn that also had rainbow colors going through it. And if you want to go and get your own rainbow colored yarn, you can do it online, or you can go to the same craft store that you get the crafted. Or Joann's, they work too. In addition to that, from your home, you're going to need coloring supplies, maybe, a pen, and for this first craft, you might need either forms of glue. Okay, moving along. So the yarn, you take the ball of yarn and you wrap it around your hand like so, leaving a little bit of extra space, and you wrap it around so many times, and then you cut it and you end up with some yarn like so. Then you cut another little piece of yarn to cut the first yarn that you wrapped around, trying to keep this nice and short because tension spans, and you just, it doesn't matter, you just eyeball it and you cut it, hopefully with sharper scissors than I have presently, and then you take the yarn that you wrapped around your hand and cut. Now, I wrapped the yarn that was sent out in our Make and Trust cast about 30 times around my hand to get a nice thick chunk, but because this is for demonstrations only, I'm only wrapped it around maybe 10 times. and then you just tie it around middle-ish, or like 1/4 of the way, and you tie it, and I would tie it twice just to make sure that it doesn't get loose, all depending on the type of yarn. And there you have your top and bottom. This will become the mane and the tail for your unicorn. And all you're going to do with that is, again, hopefully you have sharper knives than mine, cut it through the middle. I will show you with the yarn that I actually prepared for our unicorn today, for the unicorn I'm making now, which was this one. You cut it through the middle, or you cut it like either right above or right below where the tie is. And voila, you have 2 pieces. This just made me realize that one of my sides does not have a tie. Okay, so that means that I need another piece of yarn to tie it. Fortunately, I have an extra piece of yarn over here. So, just gonna cut this. Oh, I don't know if that was enough. That was definitely not enough. See, you just eyeball it and cut it like so. And now I gotta tie this part up here. Take it and tie it around. And tie it around a second time. Okay, so now we have 2 pieces. This longer piece, I'm gonna make the tail. This shorter piece, I'm gonna make the mane. And you guys will see how that happens, how that magic happens shortly. So you take the next part, whichever tube you got, pink, red, or blue. I'm deciding to use white for today. And you glue your mane right inside the tube. It's gonna go sort of like so. Okay, maybe I made my mane too long. I think so. Anywho, so for this portion, according to the original instructions, you can use the non-messy glue, but I am a little skeptical, so I'm using my old white glue, and I'm going to hold that there, right inside the tube, okay? On the inside of the tube. It's gonna be a very long mane for my unicorn over here. And then, yeah, it's almost dried. Then the tail, the same thing, will go wherever you decide that your tail is gonna go. Like I'm gonna have the tail go right here. So I think the tail ended up being a good length for me. And I'm going to, again, put some glue on the tail bit. It's not very scientific. I think it's something called process art, that every unicorn's gonna end up being different. I would be so excited and so hyped, very excited, if we got some examples of your finished work. And you hold it just like so, so that it dries up. As you can see, the mane's already dry, not falling out, so that's why I like the white glue better. Although the other glue works extraordinarily good, and especially for the next couple of parts. So, while that's drying, I'm gonna put it to the side. While that's drying, we make the ears and the unicorn itself. So like I said, you got some white paper, some pink paper, and you also got blue paper. I am out of blue paper. So, plus I'm making the white unicorn. So white and pink works for me. You can make your ears of any color that you like. So, and essentially, you just cut triangles out of your paper. like so. And it doesn't matter. Allow your kids to cut them whatever size they want to. Take in consideration the size of the unicorn tube. And then you have your pieces of triangle, more or less the same size. What I do is, now I take the tube and the glue in the tube, and I'm going to slightly, let's see, I'm going to put the pink on the outside and the white on the inside. Now I could do the opposite, and I might do that. I haven't totally made up my mind. We will find out shortly. Like so. I think I like that better. So you superimpose it, and then you glue one on top of the other. So I'm gonna put some glue on the white, and then I'm going to put the pink right on top of it, just like that. Voila. And then I'm gonna do it with the other two pieces. And yeah, I pre-cut everything because here's my two other pieces. I pre-cut everything so as to not make this video too long, and it's already 10 minutes. Of course, you can pause it anytime, especially when you're looking for your materials at the beginning. You can come back and look at it as many times as you want to. Said I would love to see your own creations, your own unicorns. You can post them on our Facebook, and cap the tube because we don't want dry glue all over the place. That's no fun. Although I'm going to be uncapping it shortly. Okay, so here's my unicorn ears. Then you should have also received a piece of the glittery foam. So you're going to cut a unicorn. Again, it doesn't matter what size, and actually I didn't pre-cut this one, so you're going to see me cut it here. And I'm literally not going to take any measurements. I'm just going to cut a triangle. And voila, I got a triangle for my unicorn. Okay, so I got my ears, and then I just bend them. I just bend them in like a U. And again, I used tube glue. You're gonna tape them to the sides of the inside of your tube. Just some glue on the sides and on the inside. Hopefully these will show up because my mane's like a little out of control. Actually, I think I'm gonna glue it together inside. Yeah. So it stays like that. Oh, okay, see. Like this. I assure you, your kids are probably better at this than I am. And some more on the outside. And then I'll show you the one that the very first one that I did. It actually came out pretty cool. And voila, first year. And then I glued the inside so that I could bend it and shut it like so. Probably could have made it bigger. And I believe I gave you guys enough paper so that you could do several or do some attempts until you got the size ears you wanted. Okay, so I'm holding the other ear inside the tube. So the ears are in. Okay, so now what's left is the unicorn. Okay, so I got the unicorn. So if I remember correctly, I was concerned with my finished product over here that it would, I spilled some glue, so I need to clean it up. Okay. I was concerned that the unicorn would not hold with just the tube glue, and I'm still somewhat concerned about it. So I'm gonna go back to my white glue. This one's a little messier, so maybe you wanna try with the stick glue before you do this one. Oh, maybe I closed it? I did, I closed it. Okay. Opening now. Okay. A little dab. If you do decide to do this, kids, make sure that you just do a dab. See, maybe you want your unicorn to be bigger because they'll stand out more. That's perfectly fine. My ears are about to fall. Not my ears, the unicorn's ear. But the tail's holding on. You might need to put a little bit more glue on the tail. Okay, and the mane's good. Now, I need to put some more glue on the tail. I'm not trusting it to stay. So, there we go. Okay. So, then, like I said, the mane's a little bit out of control. If your mane's out of control, and this is another thing you're gonna notice, there's loops, right? And that's when you become your unicorn's stylist. And you cut through the loops. Right, like that. Probably more a job for mom or dad or an adult or teenager than for the little ones that are still learning to manage the scissors. And in my case, I think my unicorn will need a hair trim. And then you do the bottom as well, and you end up with beautiful tail over here, hopefully. Okay, so then you get a pink crayon marker highlighter, and you can do the pink cheeks on your unicorn. I'm using this pink one, and just making there, and on this side. They're not really symmetrical. And yes, I'm gonna have to cut the yarn some more, which means more cleanup for me later. Yay! I'm just cutting yarn off so the mane won't be so long. I'm giving her a hair trim. Okay. So the bangs are shorter than they were before. And then finally, you draw her eyes. So you take a fine tip pen or a fine, ultra fine or fine Sharpie, or just dark pencil, dark marker, black Crayola marker, and you just do the flicks for the eyes. It's like, I'm gonna show you my eyes right now. Probably gonna need more of a hair trim later. Okay, so I just do a U right there. Is that visible? And another one there. Looks like eyebrows. And then I did a next flick. See that? And another flick that way on that side. So And there you have the unicorn with the mane and everything. And I'll show you the very first one I did. So this is the blue one that I did first. And this is the white one that I just did for you guys. So the shorter mane and shorter tail, longer for both. It'll be different. Each one will be different. I think the unicorns ended up being about the same size. And I believe, yep, the ears fell off of the new one I made. So here's the one with the ears, but this one I gave enough time to dry. Oh, my lights went out. Okay, one moment, and there you go. Lights back on. In this room, the lights go on if the room doesn't feel you moving. So here's the unicorn that I made the first time around. The unicorns themselves are about the same size. This one looks a little bit more bedraggled, doesn't she? Or it, they, them. Okay, so that was the first craft. The second craft was the piece of paper that you received with your craft, with all the crafts, or that you can go to a website called Easy Peasy and Fun that is run by a very nice lady called Andrea, and I won't say her last name because I will mess it up. You should have received this piece of paper, or you can go to her website. She's very nice, and this particular one she has for a free download. So you can see the signs right there, Easy Peasy and Fun for a website. This is where I got it from. I printed it out and I gave it to you guys. And then you color it like so. You're gonna do this because this is the cloud where it's gonna end up on top. And you color everything, and then you cut the pieces, which I already did. Then some of the pieces you glue together, like the tail pieces, you glue together, but not this white piece that I left. You glue it together like so. That's the tail. And the unicorn, you can do a rainbowy colory like I did on this one, or a yellow one. And then the rest of what you do, which you can go to her website. She does a way better video than I could. I'm still becoming a pro. She's a pro. And you take the different pieces. You start with the head. No, now I can't remember. Okay, so we're gonna say that you start with the head and where it says glue, and you make it into a circle like so, right? And then you're going to take your glue stick. Oh, I finally remember the word for that. And put it on the piece of paper, and voila. And then you're gonna have this piece right here. Then you're gonna take the piece of paper with the hooves, and if I remember correctly on her video, she just glues it on first and then colors the hooves. I didn't trust myself to do that, so instead, and again, like I said, her video is much better, so please feel free to go to her website and check it out. Ray might put a link to our video, and if he doesn't, you can go to her page and do a search. I just bend the hooves. You can go and search for a 3D unicorn craft and download it and color it and cut it and watch her video. Okay, so here's the part, and I'm going to put some glue underneath the hooves that I just colored. And again, much better. Put it, glue it onto this platform, which represents a cloud, of course. Now I realize why she colored it afterwards, because that way she could press it to keep it glued at the same time. So that's how it ends up, like so. I need a little bit more time. And also, her video is sped through. She's super speeded it. So there won't, I think it's like a 2-minute video for the whole thing. Yep, there it is. So there's the body. And then you take the head that we already glued. And here's the body. And you're gonna pick your spot to put it, and then you glue onto the back, wherever you think the back is. For the head. And I'm currently holding both parts so that they will stay stuck, hopefully. And then, yes, and then we got the tail. So like I said, you glue the 2 pieces using the glue stick. You glue the 2 pieces of the tail after you colored it, probably best. And then on the opposite side of where you put the head, you put the tail right there. You just spread some more of your glue stick. I think they're already on sale, because even though we are not sure what we're doing for back to school sales are back. The head fell off. The tail fell off. Okay, so that is all to say that hey, if I don't laugh at myself, who will? All of you. That's okay. You can laugh at me. I'm okay with that. Okay, so there's the head. There's the tail. Isn't that cute? And then the mane. So you colored the mane. And then you put some glue stick on the mane. And here's it. Here we go. Put it on the top. Hopefully it won't fall off again. On me. There you go. And then you take the ears, and I painted the inside pink. I believe she does the same. You bend the bottom part, right? Oh, forward or backwards? I don't think it matters. Maybe I should have put the ears first. Oopsies. Here's one of the ears, and here's the other ear. And the head went again. Okay, I think I might need to hold the head. Uh-oh. The mane should be further back, not on top of her eyes. Okay. And then, last but not least, and I'm sure I'm not doing this in the same order that she does online, but last but not least, the unicorn. I think she actually put the corn on top of the mane. I'm not liking it on top of the mane, so I put it underneath the mane. Again, the beauty of everybody having different supplies is that it becomes your own unique piece of art afterwards, after you're done. It's your own unique piece of art. There's no wrong. That's what I love about art. There's no way to do art wrong. Okay, so you can color that with crayons or markers or colored pencils. You can color it with any kind of supplies that you may have on hand to color it with. She also suggests, and once my unicorn that I just finished dries, I might do it. She also suggests putting sparkle glue, glitter glue, onto the unicorn's parts, like the hair, the mane, or the corn itself, to make it more sparkly. But then you have to wait for that to dry. So there's that. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. And here are my unicorns. Oh wait, the white one. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon. Bye.